Do you constantly keep thinking about your past mistakes and feel regret? Or your mind keeps playing hurtful situations from the past, like an old movie in your head, and you feel miserable afterwards? If that's the case, today's video might help you finally stop this for good. Hi everyone, my name is Aditi and I am a HSP coach. I help highly sensitive people own their sensitivity to live their real life. In the last week's video, we talked about how change affects HSPs and why every small or big change feels bigger for HSPs than non HSPs. We also discussed what are some common mistakes which HSPs should avoid while navigating a life transition or change. And I also shared some helpful tips which you can adopt to navigate change better in the future. But what about our past? In today's video, we will tackle the our past mistakes or where we think we didn't react the way we wanted to. Maybe we were too overwhelmed and we did not know that we are highly sensitive in the past and we maybe regret some of our past mistakes. So, today's video will help you reframe your reactions to change in the past in light of what you know now. If you haven't watched the last week's video yet, I would suggest you watch that first. So, to understand that why change feels so overwhelming for HSPs, because that is why you react so deeply to change. So when you understand that, then only you will be able to be more compassionate with yourself. So do check that video first and then come back to this game. For highly sensitive people, any major change can bring heavy emotions because it involves many new stimuli. And since we pick up on more stimuli, every change is a bigger change for HSPs than are non-HSPs. As I said earlier also, we need more time to plan the change, accept it, and process it afterwards. When we do not do this, change can be tough for us. So this video will give you a powerful tool to start breaking free from your past and release regret. It is a master class on letting go of your past, and we will be doing this very powerful exercise together. This can change everything for you because you will be able to see yourself with a new perspective. You can reframe your past, understand the situation better, and you will be more compassionate towards your own journey. Reframing your past uh, is the heart of any healing, because healing is accepting your past and finally moving on. So, I recommend you give your 100% during this video. Nobody tells you the actual tools to use for healing, but I'm going to give it to you in this video and we will do this together. So, if you're serious about your healing journey, then keep watching. This can help you release unprocessed emotions and let go of your past baggage so that you can finally move forward with courage and clarity. I'll be also sharing some light breathwork exercises you can use to release heavy emotions if they arise during the process. There are 4 steps in this exercise. We will start with meditation and move on to a series of journaling questions which will help you go deeper as you run. And I will be giving you my own examples for better understanding. So, pause the video right now and get your journal and a pen and get ready. I hope you're ready to start this process. As I told you, this is not just another video, this is a master class. You don't have to sit there and just watch this video. You actually have to key things as I'm telling you with this video. So pause the video right now and get your journal and a pen and find yourself a comfortable position to second where you will not be disturbed for another 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so hope you're ready with your journal and pen. Let's move on straight to the meditation. Please find a comfortable spot to sit in. You have to sit straight, keep your back straight. And let's start by taking 3 deep breaths together. You have to breathe in from your nose and breathe out from your mouth, making a sigh sound like this. So do it with me. Breathe in and breathe out from your mouth. Again, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathing from the nose and a big exhale from your mouth. Relax your whole body. Close your eyes. Be relaxed. Keep your palms on your lap. Let's go inwards. Bring your focus on your third eye or within your eyebrows. And think about one big life change that was very hard for you in the past. Keep your focus on your third eye and ask yourself, which change in my life was the hardest for you? A breakup, a job transition, moving to a posture, marriage, taking space, whatever it is there, one big change. Now ask yourself, how did you manage it? How did you feel during that change? Did you get enough support from your loved ones? Were you emotionally overwhelmed at that time? Did you doubt yourself during that change? How are you coping with that change now? Do you feel regret about the way you reacted to that situation? Now bring your focus back to your breathing. Keep breathing normally. Notice if any heavy emotions are rising in your body. Sadness, anger, grief, regret. Now take a few deep breaths a day. Breathing in from your nose and out from your mouth. Giving it permanently close and out turn them out like your boy, the candle, and now slowly come back to the present moment and open yours. Now let's move on to the September 2. Open your journal and start writing about this event. Write about the change you feel we handled world. Be honest. Honesty is key to dealing. Be honest with yourself. Nobody is going to read your journal. Completely pour your heart. Write everything you were able to think when you went inwards during the medication. I will give my example. So for me, when I left my job in 2023, I completely isolated myself. I was too overwhelmed to talk about it with anyone. I felt like a loser because I was not able to start my own business at that time, which I thought I would. I had no emotional support. My parents were not understanding what I was doing. I was really disturbed. I was really emotionally depressed, I would say. But my mother didn't understand and she followed me mentally and stable at that time. And I started meditating 2 hours every day to just stop myself and referee completely at that time. So be completely honest with yourself and start writing. Pause the video right now and start writing. Back. I've kept the timer for only 30 seconds to keep the video short, but you can always take more time if you meet at your old face. Pause the video again if you need to and come back. Just keep in mind that you do not get swayed by your emotions as you're doing it for the very first time. You can always repeat this process again. So now let's move on to the next part. This is the most important part. And now you will start reframing your reaction in the past with compassion. You look at the event again, but through the lens of your sensitivity. Remember, as an HSP, you process more deeply, pick up more signals, and need more time to adjust. Of course, the change felt massive for you. Of course, you were over, right? So, knowing what you know now about your sensitivity, how would you see that moment differently? So, again, taking my own example. For me, I could see the situation from the third person perspective. I was in a toxic job. The environment was not suitable for me at all. My manager was so mean to me, and I was not good at making boundaries at that point of time. I had no emotional support. I did not know I was a HSP, but I still did my best. I was doing regular meditation, which helped me with my anxiety. I even hired a coach, but she did not know that I'm a highly sensitive person. Maybe if I'd know at that time, I could have talked to HR and changed my team and working hours. That might have helped. Maybe I would have started my online business side by side as I was doing. the job. If I had my parents' support, my life could have been different. I could have enjoyed it more, maybe that way. So I feel sad for myself. But I did my best at that point of time. So now it's your turn. Pause the video right now and write your reframe. Be kind and understanding towards your past self. Welcome back. I hope these journal prompts help you reframe your reactions to change in the past in the light of what you know now. It's a very powerful exercise and have repeated it with me. Let's move on to the September 4, which is anchoring your new perspective. Write a summary of your new understanding of the event and read it often. You have to read it again and again until you have it so full meaning of it. So continuing my example, I wrote that what happened to me does not mean I'm an incapable person or a timid person. I'm a HSP and now I understand my sensitivity and how to work with it instead of against it. I can manage my life and ask for help from the right people who I trust. I have a support system now and I do things at my own pace. This experience helped me discover more about myself and I'm grateful for it. Now it's your turn to write down your no, your new view of your past experience. 9K. I hope this video helped you transmute a painful moment from your past to a transformative lesson. If heavy emotions came up during this exercise, that is okay. Let them flow. Allow yourself to cry if you need to. Feel the grief, sadness, anger, or any other emotions. Do not be judge yourself. Let the emotions flow. If you're feeling too heavy right now, you can do abdominal breathing. Just breathe in from your nose and breathe out from your mouth like you're blowing a candle with pressure, like this. Do this a few times, breathing in from your nose and breathe out like you're blowing a candle. After 3 times, you will notice that now you're breathing from your stomach instead from your chest, and that really helps to calm your nervous system. So, if the emotions are too overwhelming for you, you can do this breath work. But I would suggest let your emotions flow and let them leave your body now. I would say you repeat this process for this same event again and again until you completely absorb the new perspective. Until you feel the change in your emotion, then you're not sad anymore. You're actually grateful for the experience. So this exercise might feel simple, but if you do it fully, it can completely shift how you see your past. You will stop beating yourself up and start meeting yourself with compassion. I've created a free PDF with all the journal forms from this video. You can repeat this exercise anytime. The link is in the description. You can repeat this process for a different event as well. But I would recommend that you keep some days in between uh one to doing it for one event, then moving on to the another event, so that you have time to process your feelings about one event before moving on to the next. If you're still watching and you're with me till the end of this video, then leave a heart in the comments below. I would love to connect with you. In the next video, I will share the importance of rest for highly sensitive people. So subscribe if you haven't already, and comment the one word to describe how this exercise made you feel. Thank you for going through this process with me, and pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself for being so brave. Yay! Yay! Thank you. If you found this helpful, then drop a comment below this video. Like and subscribe for more such videos. If you want to share your story, then you can email me. I've shared my email address in the description below as well. Happy healing. See you in the next video. Bye.